So what is going on, guys? I am Black Ops Amazing. Welcome back to another video on the channel where today I am excited to tell you guys that Call of Duty 2017, it has been confirmed that it will finally be going back to its roots. Call of Duty 2017 will be boots on the ground. Yes, it is fine. It's happening, people. All I'm going to say is I'm hopeful, very hopeful for 2017 for COD. Hopefully you enjoy the video. If you do, you know what to do. Leave a like rating. As I said in the previous video, if you leave a comment, I'll pick a couple and feature you on the video. So, well, here you go. If you do the same again, for this video, I will feature you on the next one. So anyway, without further ado, let's get straight into the content. So if you go onto Charlie Intel, I will link their website down in the description, but you'll see they have said breaking. Activision says Call of Duty 2017 will take COD back to its roots. They've released a little bulletin section here. I believe Activision did a conference meeting with all of their investors, and so obviously had to talk about the future of COD, and this is what it included. It is the #1 franchise in NA for 8 years in a row. It is the #1 console franchise globally for 7 of the last 8 years, which honestly isn't a surprise. We already knew that COD outsells every other game every year besides from GTA, which may have been 1 out of the last 8 years. Live to date on current gen consoles, Call of Duty has 3 of the top 10 games. Call of Duty is the most successful video game franchise in the 20 years. There's something else there which isn't very interesting, and then 2017 title will take Call of Duty back to its roots.
Oh yeah!
And that's exciting because Call of Duty always gets revealed, or the first trailer we get for it is in May, which is actually still quite a while from now, February, March, April, May. But we usually start getting bits of information, teasers, maybe a month or 2 before. So expect next month, maybe early the month after that, we should be getting little hints of the next Call of Duty. But from what we've seen, it will be boots on the ground. It won't be a futuristic game. It may be, let's say, 10 years into the future. Maybe it's modern day. Maybe we're going back to early 2000s, maybe even back to the 60s, the Cold War era, World War I, World War II. What year would you guys like to see COD be set in for 2017? I mean, Black Ops 2 was in the future. I believe it was set in the year 2025, something like that. But even then, it was boots on the ground, and in my opinion, that was one of the best CODs. In fact, may even be my favourite COD we've had to date. Definitely the most successful. But the CEO of Activision also gave us a ton of information from the sales of Infinite Warfare to COD 2017 and even more. He said the most important thing to remember is the Call of Duty ecosystem is strong, and this is the first time we will have 3 active games with 3 different player communities at a scale with Infinite Warfare, Modern Warfare Remastered, and Black Ops 3. We know that this year, 2017, all 3 of these games are going to be getting content. Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered with DLC maps. Well, MW Remastered probably just have weapon skins, and then Black Ops 3 has also just had weapon skins, and it's going to be getting more content in 2017. He also said the plan is that we are going to be driving engagement with all those titles with great content throughout this year. As I've said many times before, any long-standing franchise like Call of Duty, there's a balancing act that we need to strike between staying true to the things that people love about the franchise, and also the need to never become complacent and to keep pushing for innovation to keep the franchise fresh and vital. I would agree, over the period of many years now, we've managed that balance in Call of Duty better than anyone. Last year, I don't think we got the balance right. Infinite Warfare had a ton of great gameplay innovations that many of our fans appreciated, but also had a setting that didn't appeal to all of our fans. The good news is that I'm excited to say that in 2017, we think we have this balance in perfect harmony, with a game that our teams are very passionate about, with a lot of great innovations, but also that is a traditional combat that we know our fans are going to love. The game, as we knew, is going to be made by Sledgehammer Games. They're a proven team passionate about this title. We greenlit this over 2 years ago now, and they've been working very hard ever since. And we can't wait to unveil it to the world soon. Without discussing too much about what we've got in our Call of Duty pipeline, I can also say that our fans are going to love those games as well. We've never been more excited, neither creatively nor commercially. for our 3-year Call of Duty slate. So that's interesting. We already knew Sledgehammer were going to be creating the game. We've got Glenn Schofield, the studio head of Sledgehammer Games, commenting already on the new game. He said, "We can't wait either, dude. We've been quiet for over 2 years now." He also said, "Is it official? Can I talk yet?" Not quite yet, but we listened. We are so psyched about our game and actually honoured to work on such a great franchise. So it also sounds like the developers are very excited as well. They listened, they know, and honestly, Sledgehammer Games, I think, are going to do a great job. Advanced Warfare wasn't that good of a COD. It wasn't a COD that I enjoyed, but for their first time making a Call of Duty game, I'm gonna admit, Advanced Warfare was a very good try for their first COD ever. I know they worked alongside Infinity Ward before, but for their first standalone COD and the fact that, you know, they're going to be making a boots on the ground, and it really sounds like everyone working on COD this year, even Activision, you know, the bad guys are really excited. So I honestly have really high hopes. I'm not going to get my hopes up too high yet, but you got to admit it does sound exciting. The CEO said traditional combat will once again take center stage. We've got a few more quotes. So Activision expects lower revenue in the first half of 2017 because Infinite Warfare content sales won't match that of Black Ops 3. And well, Black Ops 3 was, I believe, the biggest content sale of its year. Activision is also really enthusiastic about Call of Duty going back to its roots in 2017. Expect high sales for the year. Activision made it clear they heard our feedback on the space setting, and it just makes me wonder if they're supporting content for Modern Warfare Remastered, Infinite Warfare, and Black Ops 3 in 2017. All of these games are going to be getting new content that is supported by Activision. Does that mean we could possibly be getting a DLC 5? Since, as they've said, Black Ops 3 has done the best in DLC. It has done the best for COD and DLC. You know, there is absolutely no reason for them not to make a DLC 5. The only reason I could say is because Treyarch are right now working on their next title. They are working on their next COD game. So would they want to take up time making a DLC 5? That's the only problem I would have with that. But finally, I'm going to leave you guys with this. Make of it what you want. But Activision Blizzard made over $3.6 billion just from in-game sales in 2016. That means supply drops, boxes, just, you know, things like that, in-game sales, DLC, freaking supply drops. Activision made over $3.6 billion. So do you guys really think supply drops are going to stop? No, supply drops are going to keep coming. Honestly, I have nothing against them at all. I don't buy them, so I have nothing against them. But I believe if they did it right, if they did it like CSGO, Battlefield, if they just released weapon skins instead, the whole community would be happy. I don't agree with weapons. Anyway, guys, Boots on the Ground is back in 2017. What does that also mean for zombies? Because zombies for Sledgehammer Games on Advanced Warfare was exo zombies. They were able to jump about, but since this year it's going to be Boots on the Ground, does that mean no exo zombies? Is it going to be normal zombies? Is it going to be something completely different? To be honest, I don't want zombies at all. I want a completely refreshing game. I'm a bit sick of zombies right now. I wouldn't mind, you know, Extinction, something new from Sledgehammer Games. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. COD 2017 sounds awesome. I'm finally getting a bit pumped for COD again. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Leave a like rating. Make sure you leave a comment if you want to be featured in the next video. Make sure you also subscribed as well. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.